Hi everybody, how are you? So I was meditating this morning on the book of Revelation where it talks about the new heaven and the new earth. And one of my favorite lines from scripture is from the book of Revelation. And it says there that as God is seated on the throne, he says, "Behold, I make all things new." And certainly in my own life, I try and live by that. You know, every season that's been difficult for me, every season that I knew I was entering into a different surrender of my life, I would place that before the Lord and say to him, I need you to make me new. So our lives are certainly turned upside down right now, but we have that real opportunity for the grace that God promises us to make us new. And I have right here beside me the Blessed Mother, because when I discerned consecrating my life to God as a virgin living in the world, I entrusted my life to the Blessed Mother, asking her to help me surrender into the mystery of God, where all that I am, all that I do, has to be a work of faith, where he makes me new through it, and he makes the world around me new as well. And here's kind of what I mean. I took a friend to the hospital. He had to have surgery, had nothing to do with the virus, but I was not allowed to be with him. I had to drop him off. And the recovery team, the nurse who was kind of assigned to him, had my information, and I was supposed to just communicate with her by phone to know what was going on with his surgery and then when to pick him up from the hospital. So through the course of that, you know, I was able to hit that real and that raw place with the nurse where it wasn't just about my friend, it was about her and how she was doing and what life was like working in the hospital, because I know how stressed the medical professionals are in these days. So she and I hit that point where I could say to her, you know, what can I pray for you? And it was a beautiful moment where I thought, here's somebody who I can't see, I don't know, and our point of contact now can be raised to the Father. You and I, while our lives are so dramatically different in these days, have that opportunity in our own families and in our own hearts to be made new, to have those real and raw conversations with each other, like, how are you doing? What emotionally is happening with you? Especially with kids. It's okay to have the conversation. This is different. This is hard. Put it out on the table. Discuss maybe things that are hard in your marriage. Discuss things that are hard in family life. Discuss maybe different addictions you have or things that you realize now you've had a dependency on. Worries we may have about our future, our financial stability. Discuss those things. And as we discuss them with each other, then we have to allow God to make us new in that place. And that's the last part of it, is after you have those discussions, go into prayer. Pray to the Father. He's seated on the throne and he longs to make us new. We're preparing to enter into Holy Week. It's the greatest mystery that we have, where we see the life, the death, and the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and we want that for our own lives. So let's enter into that mystery. Let's be real and raw with each other, going into those vulnerable places and then offering those places to God, expecting that he will make them new. I'll pray for you, and I know that you'll continue to pray for me. God bless you.